after the coffin was lowered into the ground and buried, the phone was entombed underground forever. When Jack got home that night, he couldn't contain his longing for Grandpa, so he picked up his phone slowly and tried to dial his grandpa's number. Even though Jack knew the call would never go through, he still talked to himself, pouring out his thoughts and yearnings for his grandpa. Little did he know that this act would turn his life upside down. Early the next morning, Jack actually received a text message from his grandpa's phone. Staring at the short 5 letters, doubt crept into Jack's heart. Could it be that Grandpa wasn't dead? He hurried to tell his family about it, but to his surprise, his father looked at him earnestly and said, "Once a person is gone, they can't come back. Don't let your longing make you have wild thoughts." Jack didn't take a word of his father's persuasion to heart, because those were the code words he and Grandpa had agreed on. Only the two of them knew. He thought the content of the text was most likely a distress signal from Grandpa, so Jack rushed to the cemetery immediately. He took out his phone, dialed Grandpa's number, and knelt down to listen carefully against the ground. When he heard a sound coming from the coffin, Jack was utterly shocked. If the phone was still in the coffin, who had sent the message? Determined to find out the truth, Jack went alone to the private manor where Grandpa had lived, filled with doubts and longing. Looking at the furnishings in the house, memories of the past flooded Jack's mind in an instant. It turned out that they weren't blood-related grandparents and grandson at all. Instead, they'd been unlikely friends for a full decade. Back then, Harry, a wealthy man with no wife or children, had moved to the small town alone. As an elderly man eager to keep up with the latest news around the world, he'd specially hired the smart and clever Jack to read newspapers and books to him. As they spent more time together, they became inseparable, like grandfather and grandson. Days passed, and Jack gradually forgot about this non-blood relationship. Until the school anniversary. That day, Jack was beaten up by a school bully and came home covered in bruises. In his pain, he thought of Harry again. He tried dialing the millionaire's number and poured out his grievances to him. Unexpectedly, something bizarre happened the next day.